minus 10 seconds.
You're listening to News and Movies Radio. newsandmoviesradio.com. Where the world comes to listen.
Welcome. You're listening to News and Movies Radio. News and Movies Radio broadcasted live around the world every week. Today we'll be talking about the new 2016 Tom Hanks film, A Hologram for the King. Stay tuned, we've got a great show today here on News and Movies Radio.
For the absolute finest in vintage movie memorabilia, look no further than BuyMoviePostersInc.com. Buy Movie Posters Inc. features an incredible selection of hand-picked original movie posters, lobby cards, and stills from all over the world, with titles from the classic era of Hollywood to the present. Browse our online gallery and email us your want lists as we scour the globe for more hidden treasures. Also, Buy Movie Posters Inc. is always looking to buy quality movie memorabilia. If you have movie material that you'd like to sell outright or consign, email us at buymovieposters@gmail.com. You won't be disappointed.
Hologram for the King, based on Dave Edgar's 2012 novel, caught me by surprise as very little advertising went into supporting the picture prior to its release this past weekend. German filmmaker Tom Twyker, who directed Tom Hanks in 2012's Cloud Atlas, is back along with Hanks for this romance comedy about an IT salesman who, after being assigned a complex project in Saudi Arabia, falls in love with a local physician. It's been a busy last couple of years for Hanks, whose films he's headlined, Captain Phillips and Bridge of Spies, were both nominated for Academy Awards, yet in 2014, and seemingly in the midst of shooting two of the most recognized pictures of his career, he managed to squeeze in an absolute gem of an independent book-to-movie adaptation. Hanks stars as Alan Clay, a former Schwinn bicycle dealer turned software salesman, who's on the back end of his long career at a state-of-the-art high-tech IT company. A Hologram for the King gets its name from a 3D virtual reality data conference software Clay is responsible for selling to the Saudi government. Clay travels abroad only to find the major buyers, including the king himself, absent, and is told to plan for the long haul accordingly, as it could take upwards of 18 months for the king to arrive. Clay, recently divorced, passes the time growing accustomed to the traditions and life in the Middle East. Being a Hanks film, this picture provides plenty of moments of dry humor throughout, including the relationship Clay builds with his chauffeur, who has to triple check for car bombs before the two get into his 1970s sedan. Most older cars, by the way, in the United States eventually end up in the Middle East somehow. And it was funny to see a handle of liquor smuggled into Clay's hotel when it's forbidden and illegal to drink alcohol within the Saudi kingdom. The film also serves to break down many of the common stereotypes outsiders have of those living in the Middle East. For example, women and their ability to work and obtain jobs outside the confines of their own home. Midway through the film, Hanks' character notices a tumor in his back and sees a physician named Zahara in order to get it removed. When it's revealed that she is also divorced, it's the start of a blossoming relationship between the two. A Hologram for the King has a real-life, down-to-earth flair about it that reminds me a lot of the connection I had with 2009's Up in the Air. For one, its narrative is so incredibly simple, yet pinpoint specific, and the story arises out of a situation that seems plausible of happening in anyone's life, given the right timing and opportunity. As of the present day, with so much travel and technology abroad, the script is kept up to date on current events, and it's as if audiences are watching a genuine case study in front of them, and I believe that's what provides the real connection and makes for the exciting drama in this film. This spring you're in for a real treat with A Hologram for the King, a once-in-a-while romance comedy with a story that hooks audiences and actually delivers. I highly recommend checking out A Hologram for the King and give it 3 out of 4 stars. And that's going to wrap it up for today's show here on News and Movies Radio. You can check out all of our latest movie reviews, interviews, and podcasts at newsandmoviesradio.com. Peace, love, and happiness.